So this is the video that I tried to post on Instagram that was just simply too fucking long for anybody to actually truly listen to, because when you're on your phone in the middle of the day and you're just kind of scrolling, you don't have the time to sit and watch a video for 3, 4, 5 minutes. All right. I'm going to try and get into this video as quickly as I possibly can to give you a little bit more context on the situation. And the situation is very, very simple, right? There is one very big secret to getting in shape that actually really truly isn't a secret at all. Every single client that we've ever had did one thing to get in amazing shape. And we're talking about the guys that, have done photo shoots and got on stage and truly unlocked a level of physique that they never thought was achievable. Because that's what most people want, right? If most people look at our pages and they see these results that are unbelievably amazing. The guys and the girls, abs, they look amazing. They say they feel amazing, and for you guys watching it, you're thinking that's just not doable for me, for whatever reason. And that's the secret, right? The secret is self belief. And the truth is, that's how simple and easy getting in shape is. It isn't a complicated process, it's a very simple process. It's just very difficult to do. And I wish more people would just understand this, right? I can think of hundreds of guys and girls that have worked with us over the years that have gone from being average people to doing incredible things, whether it be Kirsty Curry, who initially inquired and was apprehensive about working with us and didn't know what she was truly capable of, because genuinely she just never really prioritized herself, to getting in such good shape that she decided she wanted to compete and completely changing her life. And when I say completely changing her life, what I really mean is she's really changed who she is as a person. Or I think of Soph, Bobby's client, who is an air hostess and had every reason under the sun to not be able to get in amazing shape. And she's literally, again, changed her life. She lives out here in Dubai and we see her in the gym most days. And like, who she is as a person is genuinely incredible. Like, the way she looks is incredible. But the thing that's more incredible is how she's changed herself as a person. And that's the one thing that everybody watching this video really truly needs to understand. The only thing that's stopping you from getting in shape is yourself and your self belief. And I know you've probably heard that a million times before, but it genuinely is that simple, right? What you need to understand is that the personal standards that it takes for you to get in unbelievable shape is very different to what you're currently doing, because you're probably training 3, 4, 5 times a week at the minute. You're probably eating healthy food. You're probably walking and doing steps and doing maybe some bits of cardio. But what's going to take you from where you are right now, not seeing the results that you think you deserve, to where you actually want to be and looking incredible like these people, is simply just raising your personal standards. So what you currently believe is unachievable, you need to eventually be able to believe that it's not. And the only way that you do that is by giving yourself the time to prove to yourself that it's doable. See, most people, when they're trying to get in shape, is they throw themselves straight in the deep end. They cut their calories really low. They go out on a whim and do crazy amounts of cardio. Or they do the opposite and don't do enough. You're usually on two ends, one end of the spectrum, right? What you really need to do is find the middle. And it's hard to do. You need to find the middle, something that is difficult at this moment in time, but achievable. And then slowly, as time goes by, we slowly increase your personal standards and what you need to do. The calorie deficit slowly gets bigger by slowly reducing calories and slowly increasing expenditure. So at some point in time, you're going to have to eat low food and you're going to have to do high amounts of, cardio and steps. It's very likely. But the idea of that right now in the position that you're in is scary. And you already convince yourself that it's not doable. But you can see how when you bridge the gap slowly, you slowly adjust to the change rather than it being such a neck jerking shock. That is the secret. And I'm going to spend the next few weeks and months trying to get as many of our clients to tell you that themselves so that you believe it a bit more. Because I posted the video on Instagram this morning about the lack of trust on Instagram, and I get it, right? Because you've got loads of Instagram coaches trying to sell you something. And at the end of the day, this is a business, but it isn't why we do it. We do it for two reasons. We do it, one, because we genuinely believe we can change your life, and two, so that we can live our life as well. There's two reasons, we help each other. We help you, and in return, it helps us. And that's the unity. And I hope that by doing these YouTube videos, that the trust will develop, because I don't blame people on Instagram for not trusting Instagram, because people lie, and it is very, very hard to get the true context that you need from a 60 to 90-second video. Context can be misinterpreted, or the person doing the video can just be doing it for all the wrong reasons, and that's what I don't want. I genuinely want people to understand that they're capable of more, and that they can achieve things that they currently don't believe they can, because it can change your life for the better. Every single client that you've ever seen that looks amazing has seen an improvement in their quality of life, from a physical perspective, from a mental perspective, often from a financial perspective. Because when you operate at a higher level and your personal standards shift in the upward direction, it almost always cascades into every other area of your life. You feel better, your mood's better, you're more happy, you sleep better, you work harder at work, with your family, with your friends, with your kids. Like, getting in shape is awesome because you look a certain way, but it's more awesome for everything else that it gives you. It's more awesome because of the confidence and the work ethic that it really instills. It will develop you and develop your character in ways that you probably at this moment in time don't value enough. That's a whole other conversation. The focus. It's not just about the body. When you just have the idea of being in shape for the way that it looks, it's very hard to do what you need to do, because it's not that motivating. But when you understand how it changes your life, it's a lot easier to stick to, because you think, well, if it's going to benefit me financially, if it's going to benefit me mentally, if it's going to benefit my family, my friends, myself and my work, then there's a whole other host of reasons for why you would do the difficult things. So in closing, getting in amazing shape is very, very simple. It's just difficult. But your tolerance for difficult will get better when you do it methodically, and you can prove to yourself that you are capable of more. You hold the key to your future. I genuinely mean that. And obviously getting a coach to help you will help. That's just the truth. But you can do it yourself. You just have to ask yourself whether you will. And that's it. So I hope that helps.